you know, was I going to be one of the peaceful people in the middle of the square linking arms? Was the question. Yeah. And I kept saying, I don't know. I didn't think I'd be here the first day. You know? Like, I just really, I didn't think it was going to last as long as it did. And so the question is now that we don't have a physical space that we're occupying. Yeah. And we do have good
I'm back live again.
We're doing. But the question is, where do we go from here? And nobody really knows because nobody had any idea we were going to last this long.
Well, and that's okay because...
No, it's fantastic.
Because you
now know thing.
You now know that you have questions to ask.
It's so organic.
Yes.
Who could possibly claim to guess where it could go?
Yeah.
Fix it as it comes along.
You know, it's almost. Exactly. I mean, it's the ultimate lack of hubris to try to really steer.
I don't know. Yeah. I think we had a few moments where we were a little too complacent and lazy with our station of, we're on your lawn. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, wait. That's something you learned from, and that's really all what it boils down to. Yeah. Every next step is taking what you learned from the previous steps. Indeed. You know, just like, you know, in order to run, you gotta walk, and in order to walk, you have to take that first step, and you gotta take those other steps after that. You know, and occasionally you're gonna fall, but you just have to get back up, and you have to keep trying to walk. And you guys so far have walked the furthest. You got 6 weeks of nonviolent protesting, successful up until the raid, and then
up until I think it was 2 weeks before the raid.
Okay.
It was the Bank of America protest.
Okay. And then you've got, but then you've got the raid, which, you know, like scattered everybody to the winds, and morality is down. But that's normal too.
I think, I mean, minus tonight and what happened, which is sad and completely different, but I think that actually morality has been incredibly high in the last, I'd say the last 2 weeks. Things have changed in a really big way, and I feel part of it is like, you know, someone like you coming back, you know.
Well, you know, I was out doing my thing with the other occupiers.
No, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there are, and you coming here for the first time. That's my. It's like it's kind of the perfect point. Is there are all these people like
help? What is this? Help what? I can see my chat now.
She's in her own little world.
Occupy your screen said help.
Bring her volume.
I can make that go away.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, but no, I made the chat go away.
Oh no, the voice is in my head.
Hi, we have 5 viewers now. Let me see if I can take this off and get the chat back on. And
you've got it pushed down so far. You're pushing buttons. That's the problem. Volume button most likely, but I mean, it's good that this was happening. And, you know, she was talking about how she realized she was an anarchist after Occupy. I wouldn't actually tag myself with the label of anarchist.
Perfect example of being one.
But at the same time, I appreciate the idea.
I'm no longer insane. What? Wait.
Anarchists really would ever label themselves.
But that's not really. But the thing is that I don't really label myself.
Oh, you're talking to the Ustream bot. The Ustream bot can't understand you.
Thank you.
And okay, maybe I'm proving a point, but you know what I'm saying is that.
Sorry, I'm trying to put my phone back in the mount.
The reason I like the idea of anarchy isn't because I want it for my own personal sake or anything like that. It's because I want to observe.
Oh, damn.
Anarchy.
No,
firsthand.
Well, come to the GA. That's anarchy.
No. That's
I mean
exactly.
the GA is still as it always was.
Chaos.
The entire thing is one big argument where two people are going to continuously block every single thing that comes up. They will continue to argue about the same thing for 3 nights in a row.
That's not anarchy.
And then after those 3 nights are up, they will go and rewrite.
But a lot of time, that's been working lately, though. It has been working lately.
Congress.
It works
that's what I'm
all
saying.
the time.
That's called Congress.
No, but that's my point. True democracy is difficult, tedious, exhausting, and worth it.
Yes. What I'm saying when it comes to anarchy is I want to see true anarchy.
Our GAs have been so much better lately.
Well,
I
you
No,
know,
no, no, no. I mean, like, I'm
it's
talking about the actual
Transparent.
We got 3
fall of
proposals passed by 8:30 one night,
civilization.
and then
There you
and then it was over.
Exactly.
That was it.
But anarchy exists within that.
Okay,
Because
we're
then
good
what
now.
happens is you start having, your tiny little organizations here and there, and they all enact their own little rules within their own little sections, and so on and so forth. Very much similar to like how gangs work within cities and so on and so forth. But
Well, that's the least anarchistic thing
Yeah.
possible. I mean, they're superstructured.
yeah,
Gangs?
Hierarchical and all that jazz.
Oh.
Well, more
Yeah.
like the
but I mean,
little
it's going to happen
among
because we as
themselves.
humans require order in order to function.
That's nice, isn't it, first friend?
Yeah.
Do we really?
It's time to walk our
Do
drunk friends
we
home.
really
Yes.
require
It's the
We
time. It's
we
very-
require structure, hence why we have it.
structure? No, we have structure because people need structure to keep us down. If we
So-
break down the structure,
But why is it always that
Some
structure
people
comes
need that.
back?
Don't make assumptions for all people at all times.
But
No.
you've got to realize too. Look at history. Civilizations have risen and fallen on a regular
Of
basis.
course.
It's normal.
It's organic.
Exactly. I mean, it's absolutely in our nature for that. If you've ever read any books or watched any movies about like post-apocalyptic scenarios, there's always people banding together. Why? Because we as social and communal creatures, we need that community, and that's where the order starts. Is when you build on that community. What's that?
it doesn't really need structure. It needs leadership.
We tend
Can
to
it not have
create
quality?
we create that structure even within small tribal scenarios throughout history. Even in current day with small tribes, there's still a social order. That social order happens organically. It happens all the time. It grows, it falls apart, but it always happens again and again and again.
I mean, subcultures define the norm,
Exactly.
right? Without outsiders, we don't know what our idea of normal is.
I mean, I'm an outsider, and I give you guys a perspective.
And then we absorb you into the middle,
Exactly.
and then you become part of the perspective.
And then I have to
And
maintain.
then when you see another outsider, you realize that you've become part.
Exactly. But at the same time, depending on what I do and how I do it, and the mentality that I maintain,
Sorry, say that again. I didn't.
depending on what I do, how I do it, and the mentality that I maintain, I may be a part of the group, yet still detached. And that's usually been my place in life, is to be part, yet detached.
Well, I think it's definitely arguable that Occupy is a collection of people just like that.
Yes,
Well,
this
that's
is
fine.
live now. I can't see the bottom chat. Wait. That was good. The outside, inside. Outside becoming part of them response.
Oh, so this is like streaming. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
chatting
I did
about
not
it,
know that.
conversation.
Yeah, and Occupy Portland had picked us up earlier. So we were on Occupy Portland stream also.
I'm just glad people can actually hear me since my voice is killing. It is just screwed up because I'm sick. But
You got the Occupy.
I had
no, I have no idea what the
Occugitis
hell I have.
during the raid.
That sounds like a venereal disease.
Everyone got laryngitis right at the time of the raid. It was laryngitis.
The Occupitis doesn't
Occupitis.
sound the way you mean it.
Occupitis? What the hell is occupitis?
I couldn't speak. I couldn't come to the raid because I couldn't speak.
Oh, because you're screaming all the time?
No, because I was sick.
Okay.
And I lost my voice from being sick because 2 nights before the raid, I was out there all night filming the cops. I actually felt really comfortable that night. I did not feel unsafe at all at any time.
Well, that's good.
Then you learn better.
I filmed the cops
And
this
then they
close.
learned you some.
I can pretend you're the cop and I'm filming you. That's how I filmed them. And I walked up to every cop and
Good.
filmed their face.
Do it that way because you have the right to do it.
Yeah, well, I don't feel as comfortable anymore. That's the most, I don't know.
I mean, first of all, you're in public. They are public servants, and as such, they have no right to privacy when they are on duty.
Well, the world is literally watching, though.
Exactly.
when I was streaming from
like right
Riverside,
now, hi.
we had the entire planet watching, and I was shouting out to the cops. People were like naming off what country they were from, and I was shouting like, Slovenia is watching. That was fun.
Nice.
And then after a while, I'm like, you guys are bullshitting me, right? You're not from all these countries.
Well, maybe they were. If they were,
And they kept trying to get me to say Anonymous was watching, and I'm like, guys, I don't have the bush for that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure Anonymous is always
The
watching.
bush.
I like Anonymous. Anonymous is a bunch of assholes, and they like doing good things.
Thank you,
So for
PJ.
me, it's
PJ likes
cool.
it when we say bush.
Yes. My bush. It is
Yeah.
the biggest.
Yeah.
More cushion for the bush.
Yeah, they kept telling me, go film the cops up close. I'm like, sorry guys, don't have the bush for that tonight.
Stepping on the crotch of your American president.
And they fired their weapons, so I was a little scared after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been shot. I did get pepper sprayed, but that was just part of my training.
Oh, okay.
So
That's cool.
security guard, in Texas. But
You had to choose to get pepper spray for your
Yeah.
training?
In
Well,
order,
in order to get
pepper spray, you had to have it used.
yes, in order to carry,
The
you
same with
have to
tasers.
have it used on you. Yes, the same with tasers, by the way. You have to be tased.
I think these are
If you're
just
going-
sadomasochistic
Did you like
puppies
it?
that are teaching the class.
no,
Hell no!
You have to know what you're.
Hell no! Did I like getting
When
pepper?
this
Oh my
happens,
god, my
it's part of
balls
your
hurt later
actual
that
training.
night. Okay, I know that
It's,
was a little TMI,
yeah.
but
You should know what it feels like to be shocked, so that
Ah.
you will actually feel a little.
Okay, well, do
Yeah.
they shoot
Yeah,
you with
those
a gun,
motherfuckers are spraying
though?
people
If
who
you're
are
gonna carry a
already
gun?
A
complacent.
gun is more
They're
of
already
a
compliant.
used as an instant kill scenario where you are going to aim for something vital. You cannot experience death and still be functional to use a gun.
Okay, well, see, that blows the whole argument then.
Well, no, there's a
I'm-
difference in something that
sorry.
is non-lethal.
Doesn't work for
Yes.
me.
That's
Doesn't work for
different.
me. Doesn't
Well,
work for me.
You should be clubbed upside the head before you club someone upside the head, huh?
Actually, you're not allowed to use clubs. Like
You are in certain.
per the training, you are technically not allowed to swing for the head because it is known that can cause permanent damage and or death.
Yeah, but theoretically.
But you are.
You can get pregnant girls in the
You're
stomach,
supposed to
though.
hit people
Jab.
in places
No.
like you're supposed to jab. You're supposed to hit them in the side. You know, breaking
Jab
bones,
them in the ribs,
breaking
smack them in the back of the
bones,
knee, yeah.
bruising. Those
It's
are all
pretty interesting.
fine.
At one of the trials that I attended later,
Yeah.
the post-raid trials, I'm not going to say whose, but there was actually an officer that was listing all of the different things that you can do with the club. It was kind
Oh
of,
yeah, there's
it
a
was
lot
really
of shit you're allowed to do.
kind of a
You can
disturbing
actually
list.
do that?
Yeah.
Crock shot.
Yes.
Allowed.
No,
Actually, one of the
A lot
fun
of
things to
people
do
don't
is to
realize, like-
take the baton, like go between their legs and pull.
mm-mm.
Yes. Now you do it from behind because then you like lift it up and you're like, all right, they'll comply. Male or female, by
So
the way.
what I was going to say, yeah, gosh, what I was going to say is that a lot of people don't realize, like, they're like rubber bullets, that doesn't hurt, you know, other than
really
blah,
now.
blah, blah. But it's
I beg
not
to differ.
supposed to cause the injuries that it has because you are never supposed to actually fire
Shoot at the person.
at them.
Yes. You're supposed
at
to
all.
hit the ground.
You're supposed to, it's supposed
Okay,
to
well,
bounce off the ground.
At the UC Riverside Regents protest,
I
they
was there.
shot them in the legs. Anthony had like 3 on him. Sharma had like 2
You're
on
not
her,
supposed to
and
hit. You're
then
not supposed to aim.
that other person, I don't know how many they got, but
So this is what I don't understand. You know, how is it these people get trained to do these jobs?
these were university police. They weren't like.
But I mean, I was a normal, everyday,
Well, actually, it was,
dickhead security
university
guard.
police, county
You know,
police,
now granted, I got trained by,
sheriffs.
you know, a what is it, a retired LA sheriff, but, you know, nevertheless, it's like, okay, if you're getting trained, you need to be trained right, especially if you're doing this kind of crap, because, you know, yeah, a rubber bullet isn't supposed to be lethal, but it could be if you shoot somebody in the damn eye. You know, it's, you know, pepper spray isn't necessarily lethal unless you spray so much of it they suffocate to death. Or, you know, taser's not supposed to be lethal unless you know, go ahead and shock them 15 times. It's like, how do they have the ability to subdue people with these methods? And they just blatantly just abuse the hell out of it. And then
What do you mean
They're
subdue? Because normally what the police do is escalate.
Well, the thing is, you're supposed to escalate. That's the point of it.
Why would the police want to escalate a situation?
Well, you're supposed to escalate force.
No. What they
because-
do is there'll be a peaceful assembly
Yeah.
of people. The cops come, start shit, and then the
Well,
peaceful
that's just bad
level.
customer service. At that
Okay, well they fuck with us.
That sounded like.
But I have a theory. I have a theory that LAPD wants to incite a riot with Occupy.
Well, you do realize the LAPD has a pretty bad reputation anyway.
Can't we
You know.
all just get along?
Precisely. A little bit of Rodney King, anyone?
Okay.
So.
How do I open this? This pops. This comes out. How did you do it? What'd you
I
do?
just twisted and pulled.
Oh, you
as hard as
turn
I
it that
could.
way?
I think it was. Let me see if I can repeat it. Okay. Yeah, okay, you have to twist it that way.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So now will it stay? Wait. Oh, it's not gonna work.
Is it high enough?
It's not high enough.
Adjust the angle.
Yeah.
You had to shoot up his nostril.
It's not high enough. And how does it
doesn't-
stay out?
Okay, we'll probably have to. Okay, now it'll tight. Now it'll work.
Yeah, but
That's
no.
not high enough.
But no. Wait. If I go like this.
Okay, you already have a battery on your back.
I know. I'm just trying
What
to.
you could do.
I'm just.
Why don't you?
Oh wait, you're kind of hooked. See what you could
I'm just
do.
trying to learn. It's new equipment. I'm just trying to
what
learn how
you
to
could
use
do
it.
is and then put it on the table.
Yeah. Put it on the edge here.
There we go.
You might need to readjust it however you need, but
We'll have to lower it for Dee Dee.
yeah.
Well, Dee
But
Dee's
she's
just.
short.
It's
I think I pushed her button.
But no, when it comes to the
Dee Dee
things
ain't
like
gonna
what you're
take crap
talking
from
about,
from
it
Dee Dee
is-
me.
don't take shit from no one.
it is precisely
powerful.
that. It's bad customer service. They're not
Though
supposed
she
to
is
come in there and
small,
start
she is
shit.
fierce. So said Shakespeare.
What'd they do? LAPD starts shit with
They
us.
do it because they have power and they think they're just allowed to use it
Actually,
however the hell they
do
want.
it because they're told to do it by their bosses. The mayor.
Well,
For
but the
example.
question is why is the mayor doing it?
He's a media whore.
Oh, well, that makes sense because he's a politician. Duh.
Batman villain.
No. This is actually like too extravagant. Like I know you're,
Oh, really?
you're newish here,
Okay.
but like as
Yeah, I
in,
haven't watched
like,
TV once.
spending
Paris this whole time.
spending millions, like just spending ridiculous amounts of money. Forgive me, I'm tired. I don't know how much money. Spending. I don't know. What was the amount that City Hall was
Millions and-
supposed to have cost?
Too damn much.
No, but what
Two
was
shit
it
tons, I
saying?
think.
$100 trillion. Wait.
Point
A
5
cubic
million to
buttload.
fix something like that, right? $500,000. Yeah, $500,000 to fix City Hall is what they're saying, which isn't true at all. They've had very high-end landscape architects offer more than once to fix
Oh,
it
I'm
for
sure.
free and have volunteers. No,
Really?
Oh yeah. No, I could name
For
names.
free? Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lot of people would love to have at it,
Oh, I'm sure.
but
That's
no.
the Russian man.
It's- yes.
Well, and it's
Well,
off
no,
of
it's-
Spring Street, which is always used
Well,
in
people who are-
freaking movies.
People who are acupositive, you know.
Really?
Yes, for sure. I know personally. People, high-end people.
Because it would
Term,
make
by
us
the
look
way.
good if we
Put
did
on a
it,
shirt.
right?
Say that again?
If we did it, if occupiers did the lawn, that would make us look good.
Well, that's it. Well,
Several
okay, so let's look at that. Look at that.
went to them and
Look at
asked
those
them
numbers,
if
right?
they could.
$500,000.
They denied
for-
it.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, we will reseed the entire lawn for you
You want a pair?
if you want. They said no.
Yeah, of course.
Get the hell out of here.
They're saying it'll cost $500,000 to fix the City Hall lawn, right?
Mhm.
But they're neglecting to mention that they paid $2.2 million for Michael Jackson's funeral. Whatever the concert was they put out on afterwards, which directly monetarily benefited the Staples Center. But the city paid for the Staples Center to make money. $2.2 million. That puts it in a different perspective,
Yeah.
right, Adam? What?
Oh yeah.
I was just coming to see if I get a chance to root on it.
Yeah. I found some pears too. You want some?
Oh yeah, please,
Go right
thank
ahead.
you, please. Yes, that's dope.
Well, I'll tell you, when it comes down to it, I think every single politician is a media whore.
No,
some more
just
so than
some.
others.
Yes, but we're talking spending city money on taking stars out to dinner.
Yeah.
And I mean, like.
Oh, that's a different kind of media attention.
No, yeah.
I thought you meant like, you know, getting himself. I thought you meant like getting him on television, not actually tying himself with Hollywood. In that sense.
No. I mean, like,
okay,
yeah, like, no, and wasting city money to do so.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
He's goofy, but generally harmless aside from the financial cost.
Do you guys know?
He's like a Batman villain.
Did you guys know what just happened?
So what has he done now?
Nothing. Obama decided to reward his behavior.
Really?
Well, I did. Wait,
Is
Obama showed up again? I know he was supposed to be out here recently.
He was just here, and he's going to be here again. But no, he has appointed, I believe, Villagarosa, the Uragos, I always do that, the future DNC chairperson.
Oh.
What is that? DNC?
The Democratic National Convention, when it happens down south.
Really?
Coming up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He, of all bad people.
I am 12 and what is this? Jesus Christ. What the fuck is... Whatever.
I still hold out hopes that Eric Garcetti is just going to come back from the dark side, though. I still do.
Fuck Tony Villar.
His wife's a pig farmer. There's got to be some good in him.
Wait, I thought you were a vegan.
What?
I thought you were a vegan.
I'm not. I'm a vegetarian. Over 20 years, but
But pig farmers are good.
Well, I'm just saying. I know that she is a small farmer who treats animals well.
Okay.
Organic
pork.
I'm super against big factory farms and thinking that we can treat animals this way because we want to.
Yeah.
They don't do that in other countries. They don't store eggs in the refrigerator in Europe. You find it on the shelves next to the cereal. Why? Because they don't have to refrigerate it. Because it doesn't have salmonella. Because they don't have big egg factory farms.
Well, you know where salmonella comes from, right? It's not the actual egg itself. It's the poop that's on the egg. If you wash your eggs, you'll never have to worry about salmonella.
No, that's true, but it's not true in big factory farms. Because the chickens themselves become infected.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Only because of the way they're treated, the crowded conditions.
Yeah.
That's the only, and so they pump them full of antibiotics, and they still have it.
Yeah.
And they carry it.
Antibiotics,
Yes.
steroids.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to work in the poultry industry.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
It is not pretty. It's not pretty.
And they will let the most god-awful meat get through.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen some tumorous chickens released to the general public. Remember, that's also in McNuggets, the big boy chicken patty. Yeah, I used to make those.
Want a pear? Would you like a pear? Absolutely. It's a human right.
As long as we got cups, we got water.
I think we're running low on cups, though.
I'll pull it on it.
There you go.
Why did I come back? I'm tired.
I don't know.
Because you care.
Your cookie. No.
I didn't even know. I got this nice.
All I got is
like someone
That's
just
why there's food here.
someone just showed up and gave me this light and this tripod and
Really?
yeah.
Awesome.
He's on our media team, but he spent 4 hours making
made it.
He made this mount. He spent 4 hours making this mount. He bought with his money this light, the tripod.
Awesome.
He spent about probably $70 on this thing, and he made another one for someone else.
You probably turn around and sell it for like $150.
Well, yeah, maybe even more.
It's a gift.
I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying.
But I'm just like, and he's like, well, you always show up. You always cover GA. You're so reliable, so I made this for you.
I am so photogenic.
Yeah, you look good on
really.
TV. Yeah, he does, huh?
Good on the screen.
Wow. Actually, the city is gorgeous through this thing. I can't get over it.
Can you see yourself now?
Get that crappy U.S. Bank Tower. It's the tallest
Okay,
thing in
let's
the
see.
city.
Okay.
The tallest thing west of the Mississippi, actually.
Aside from a couple
Really?
of mountains, yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, of course.
It's the tallest man-made structure, yes.
So yeah,
Understood.
Let us go and moon it.
but
It's not freezing, but it is chilly.
It's cold because you're just not really
You know
like being able to
what?
move
There's-
around and stuff.
There's snow in Pennsylvania. I'm never gonna call it cold here.
this
Never gonna
this
call
hat
it
is so warm.
Rub it in.
Need some love.
No, I'm just telling you, if you got $20, buy one of these hats
Yeah, I did.
because you're gonna
I don't
help.
think I would look very
Look,
good in that hat.
Look,
I think you
have
look
been-
hot in that hat.
I have been
Who, me?
Yeah.
illegally hopping the subway with food for the GAs because
Uh-oh.
I have no money.
Oh, somebody buy DD a
I
hat.
do the
Yeah,
same
buying
thing,
a
except
hat
I'm not
is not-
giving people food. So
Yeah, but when I have the money, I always.
I've been seeing sheriffs at Little
always
Tokyo
doing
Station
it.
a
I know.
lot.
No, I know. I'm telling you, if I have the money, I do it. But $20 for a hat is way beyond me right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially since you spend $20 to get 7 days for the train. And all that
But
other
if you
stuff.
could
Well,
afford
it's only
it,
GA's only.
it's a good hat and it would help someone out a lot.
We used to have GA 7 days a week. It was too
What do you do
exhausting.
otherwise?
You have a job.
I am a massage therapist and a nanny. Right now, both part-time, but
If I had
hopefully
money, I
the
would
massage
pay you
is
for that
coming
first
back.
one.
yeah. Well, it's things are getting better as the economy gets a little better. The
Yeah.
job market is slowly coming back, and I feel like something like massage, which is somewhere between luxury and necessity.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a pretty good indicator, like
Yeah,
when people start coming back for that, which is slowly, happening.
Now, do you do super fascia or deep tissue?
Yeah, all of
All of it, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't looked on
Thai,
Craigslist and
shiatsu,
said.
Reiki.
Because, on
In Los
Craigslist,
Angeles,
I have seen so many
in
spa
Los
type stuff.
Angeles, the Craigslist is no longer a safe thing for massage therapists to use. When I first
Really?
moved here, I relied on it.
No, I mean,
brought my
I'm talking
cable
about
to
just
other
like
people's houses.
the actual job listings that look for
Yeah.
actual licensed therapists and
Did you
so on
want
and so
more water?
forth.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah, go ahead.
What, are they camping right here now? That's what they're doing?
Right now, we're camping here to protest the shitty way the cops treat people who are homeless and poor. So we're just sitting here as a way to talk to all the rich people who've moved into the neighborhood and say, listen, the cops
still
are
the same
saying
though. Nobody's
Yeah,
talking.
nobody's
they're doing
talking
this in
now.
your name. Do you
Everybody's
believe in
asleep.
what they're
Yeah, but 3 people are
doing? Or do you
on.
think it's bullshit?
Okay.
Well, 2 people and a
So
cop.
for every party
Really?
kid that walks past your
Yeah.
house,
There's a cop
why are you
on
here?
too.
Always,
They find out
first
they're
just
like, what do
paying
you
attention.
mean?
First
Great.
rule of live
They're
stream:
kidding.
assume
They don't
there's a
even know
cop.
about SDI.
Okay.
So-
And then that was confirmed on
we're
one of the news programs I saw on. I don't have TV, but I saw somebody put the clip on the internet, and it did show that LAPD does watch the live streams.
Really?
So I'm always aware that there's a cop watching. Even if there's not, I say hello, officer. I know you're watching. I might as well be polite to you. And then if there's strategic information, I'll.
Yes, I just snorted.
Yeah, I've done it before.
She's so happy she snorted. Somebody brought
What's
her mittens.
funny is that you actually decided to focus on it yourself.
Those are hot mittens. They're
Well,
convertible.
I was like, look, they're really girly for you. And he goes, they're blue.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
Those
You
are
never know when you need some sniping mittens.
some sniping mittens.
Exactly, because you got to be able to get them fingers
These
around
are
the
clearly
trigger, man.
first thing I would think when I saw these.
Sniper mittens.
Snap mittens.
Well, they're also good for live streaming because you have you need your finger
I might
available.
not have these gloves tomorrow.
There you go.
Aww. Oh, he's so
I need to get
sweet.
one of those too.
You have taken care of me how many different times?
Although I
Except
realized
for that one time that you
I've been here.
obliterated my hip for a day.
Wait, I almost remember that. What did I do?
Yeah, you jumped up on me and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
I
shit,
forgot.
my
Oh my god, I did an attack hug. It went
Oh,
very,
you
very,
glomped him.
very, very wrong. I
Yeah.
literally, he couldn't walk. I
It
like,
was pretty
like
funny.
partially dislocated my hip.
Oops.
Yeah,
It was funny.
it's
It
okay.
was kind of funny.
I kind of drug myself back in the tent and put it back in place. It just ached for a couple
Ouch.
days.
Oh my god, I felt so bad.
It's fine.
You know,
It was like the best, worst hug ever.
I've been here for 5 weeks, and just last night I remembered that I have an alternative to a scarf. all I need to do is take a T-shirt, a square one, and become the T-shirt ninja. Because I did it. What was it? This past winter when I was working, it was like we had crazy snow, which is like just not normal for Texas.
What are you on, man?
And it was so freaking cold and windy. So I had this extra shirt, and I was like, okay.
Wait, last year around January?
Yeah, I think so.
I drove. That's the only thing I've ever known of Texas.
Yes.
Is me driving through Amarillo in that storm.
Oh God.
Like all the trucks are pulled over, and my dad's like, "No, let's just keep going."
Yeah. And I'm in
He
Dallas.
kept going until it was illegal.
Somebody chatted on here. Occupy your screen said, I'm awake, I'm listening. The conversation is interesting. I'm not a cop though. Probably viewer number 1 is a cop.
That's cool.
That's really funny.
That's awesome.
Little
But,
little bitty buttons.
No, I recall from my past something called the T-shirt ninja, and you basically just wrap the T-shirt around your head in a certain way, and it keeps your face warm, and you kind of look cool too.
Oh wow,
And,
we need to
actually,
learn this trick.
The people at work, they found it rather interesting because I was walking around looking like, you know, a ninja with a big old bomber jacket on and, you know, security pants, and just like, it's like, you're a bad ninja. I'm like, why? Because I can see you.
Good night.
Oh.
You guys still over here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna be here.
Give us some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you can have some
My
more.
God, how long you gonna stay over here?
Till morning.
Till morning.
Huh?
Till morning.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Until the sun comes up?
Yeah.
Really?
Until the cops come and harass us.
Well,
I usually stay up till morning too. I stayed up till morning yesterday, all the way till morning. You know? I stayed all the way up.
you're gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't worry.
Crash?
Here's
Okay.
the water right there. Can I get
Yeah.
is
Go
that
right
cup?
ahead. Yeah. Can you reach it, or you want my help?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless you. I'm thirsty as heck. How you do this thing?
Just
Pull it
it
towards
out.
yourself.
Oh.
You got it? There you go.
Whoa. The sun will come out. Probably not, because it's cloudy and all that fun stuff.
No.
It'll burn off.
You're in LA.
Yes,
it
I
goes,
know.
The smog will come out.
You know, it's not as smoggy as I thought it was going to be, and then I
It's not
hear
the
it's
time of year
actually
for
not as
it.
bad as it used to
The
be.
worst? No. It's not
Summer.
They call it June gloom.
Oh,
And
really?
you'll have like weeks straight of just gray.
Really?
Yeah, everyone starts getting really bummed out about it. Because it's like, it looks like it's going to rain. You don't even have the satisfaction of the rain. It's true story.
See, that's why it might be a good idea for me to just move to Santa Monica.
It's probably sunnier here than Santa Monica.
Oh, you can leave it right here. I'll throw them away later.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you. You want a pear?
A pear?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fruit, baby.
Why not, right? It's free.
Is there any worms in it?
No, I promise. No worms in it.
It looks like the holes in it.
It got a little beat up because I dumped them in here. Because I dumped them in the bag. Yep. I had one. I wouldn't serve something I wouldn't eat. There's no worms in it.
That means everything's gluten free.
You know, with the holes, you can tell by if there's holes in it. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What else you have?
I have oranges, but I don't know how good the
sandwiches?
oranges are. I don't have any sandwiches. I'm sorry. I really don't.
You got
That's
any?
all I got right now.
Some like meat, some.
I really-
pear, I mean, some.
That's all we have.
No, I really
fruit.
don't.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
We
alright.
had some hot coffee earlier, but we don't have any.
Really?
anymore.
You ain't
Yeah.
got none of that.
No, just water.
Is anyone bringing breakfast?
Are you married?
I am not married.
You're not?
Nope.
You're single?
Nope.
Oh. I'm just fooling around.
It's true though.
I like it. I like that.
Are you married to the Lord?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Are you asking if I'm a nun?
No, I've actually had that conversation with people. I mean, like, not nuns. And I'm like,
That conversation isn't going to happen as much here.
I don't know how a normal person is married to the Lord when they're not a nun, but whatever. It's just, you know, some people, they have interesting ways of approaching life.
You were asking if we were going to have breakfast. The original plan, I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but it's 3:25 now. The original plan was that I was going to stay up all night. The subways start running again at 4:35, 4:45. Going to walk to the subway, go to my place, get some oatmeal, make, you know, the big full tubs of oatmeal, make 30 servings.
Hello, big plate is mine. Hello, I'm trying to get a small cup of coffee because I'm cold.
I don't have any coffee left. I do have some water. Would you like some water?
No, let me see if I can get some coffee.
Okay.
If I can't, I'll come back and get. It's kind of cold for water.
What about a pear for now?
Oh no, thank you.
Birds are good.
Yeah, they are good. They're really juicy.
But you don't eat oatmeal, do you?
Do I what?
You don't eat oatmeal, do you?
I don't eat oatmeal, no. So the plan was going to be, yeah, because most oatmeal, especially the cheaper oatmeal, is cross-contaminated. So I would react to that.
How long does it take to cook oatmeal?
The quick oats. So I could, if I did 2 of the big things. Usually, I think it's technically 3 minutes.
How far do you live?
I live about half an hour away on the subway.
How many miles?
I live in between Koreatown and Hollywood, with Vermont and Beverly.
So you want me to take you?
Take the purple line.
Oh no, I should be fine. I'll just hop on the subway there.
No, but if I drove you, wouldn't it be faster and easier?
Yeah.
Probably transporting.
I just don't know.
Easier.
Well, somebody offered to pick me up at 7 and take me back with. So I was going to make like a rice pudding, for like a gluten-free kind of thing.
Oh God, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, something with like purple rice and quinoa or something like that, applesauce or something like that. Like a rice pudding kind of breakfast and then an oatmeal breakfast. Something just nice and warm.
Yeah.
You know, and then we had a bunch of people.
Grits.
Ooh, grits with cheese and pepper and salt.
Hey man,
Wow.
I'll take the water because they didn't have any more coffee.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
What
I
is-
don't know if I have any cups left, so let me look for it.
All right.
Those are all dirty.
I'm trying to get some money also.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I'm trying to get some money also.
I don't have any money.
I know. This water will be okay. Kind of cold, huh?
Yeah, it's a little cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit chilly.
Hey, thank you. Where do you get the water?
The water's right there.
All right. Okay.
Those are old cups. I don't
Alright,
know
I
if you
got
want, because you never know who used
That's
it, right?
okay.
Okay. And then we have a bunch of people that are going to, for the Skid Row GA in the morning, a bunch of people are going to bring donated bagels and bread and cold cuts and stuff.
I heard that we're supposed to bring if we have any clothes to donate.
I'm so sorry, I really don't.
But I heard we're supposed to bring clothes to donate. If we had clothes, we could bring them, but I don't know where.
Box available.
Okay.
People are bringing cans and clothing, and I'm gonna have that by the by wherever we have.
I have a really light tie-dye T-shirt. It's nothing wrong with it. It just reminds me of someone, and I'd rather give it away.
Fair enough.
Understood.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Elaine is my name. So long.
Nice to meet you, Elaine.
And it's V-neck too. I don't do V-necks.
You have another one? If
Pears?
you can't do it.
Pears, apples, oranges,
But I have an orange.
little bananas.
No, I like pears.
Those are miniature bananas.
But I mean, if you can't do it,
Miniature bananas?
if you can't do
Yeah, they're
it,
called fingerling bananas. Something like that.
I'll try one.
thank you.
Go ahead.
What else you got? Huh? Okay, right?
Well, you got one right was all right?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now we just have Occupy Your Screen and the cop watching.
Occupy your screen.
Yeah, that's the person that was talking before.
Oh, okay.
So did you get a chance to show this earlier?
No.
What is that?
There was a young man who worked with the print screen. He was amazing. His name was Alex, and he passed away this week. And the very last thing that he printed were these two prints.
They are few, we are many, the time has come to rise. Your life has value, fight for it. May 1 general strike.
So touching.
Uh-huh.
Your life has value, fight for it.
And then this is bicycles on a tree.
No, look, growing out of a car.
Growing out of a car?
Yeah.
It's like
and then
green.
It reminds me of Bike Scum, like.
Yeah, well, he was
part of that tribe.
What happened to him?
It's a long story, and I don't know if I feel like saying it on my screen, if that's okay. But yeah, so because he had done all of these, actually, one of the young women who worked with him in the print lab brought a stack this big, and anybody at the GA tonight who wanted one was welcome to have one, which is really beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now imagine this, but like times 22, and with people not as polite.
Yeah. You have far more patience than I think I could ever possess.
Well, it's really interesting. I think, I know at one point you said, Occupy empowered you. I think that was you who said that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it pushed me out of my comfort zone. Like,
Yeah.
I will do things now that I never would do before. There are many, many things that I'm totally cool with doing when I am in the role of I'm working.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm working.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to get to the middle of a crowd, even on November 28th, I wanted to film NOFX, but I didn't like I wasn't comfortable on the outside of the crowd getting to the inside of the crowd. But now I'm just like, excuse me, I have live stream. Excuse me, can I get through? I have live stream. Like, I have no problem doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned how to do that traveling.
Tent mate decided to sleep on my shit, so it's like, screw it, I'm not sleeping in their stuff.
I don't feel like sleeping.
Yeah,
I'm not tired.
I don't really feel like sleeping without, like my bedroll, so.
Yeah.
Well, I heard I have a sleeping bag here, but I don't know where it is. I think Liberty has it. Because
it's the worst to know you have it theoretically.
I don't remember his name, but he got too drunk at the art show, and so he was gonna sleep in his car. So Beth asked if he could borrow my sleeping bag so he could sleep in his car, but then he ended up going to Liberty's house. But he still took the sleeping bag with him. I'm just presuming because he needed something to sleep with on the floor at Liberty's house. But apparently Liberty brought it back to give it to me tonight, but I don't know where he is.
Well, all I meant is I've always been really, really good at standing up to bullies of other people.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to subtle things like a very vigorous conversation where one guy doesn't realize that he's kind of standing in front of one of the women in the conversation, verbally talking over her and physically in the way, and I'll just be like, dude, did you know that you're doing that? Because it's rude.
Yeah.
I'm really comfortable standing up for other people.
Yeah.
But standing up for myself, like, I've never, like, I turn into a mouse real quick. And one thing was nice at Occupy is I didn't have to because I took care of everybody, so
they all took care of you.
So they took care of me back, like he literally had it kept his tent. He's like, I would have moved my tent away from there if it wasn't for knowing that I had to look after you. And that's nice to know that people have my back. But eventually, like, I just figured out how to just
do it.
yeah, yell back.
Yep.
When people were rude to me.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, and people were shocked and they were like, you've been doing this too long. You need a break. And I was just like, I just need people to stop being rude to me. You know?
Yeah. You know what? There was an old saying, don't be mean to people who handle your food. They can spit it.
This is true.
Yeah. I don't like.
You can, you just won't.
Yeah.
I don't like driving. I don't like driving to places, but Occupy has made me drive. And I get so confused and so lost in the city because the city makes no logical sense.
The city makes perfect logical sense.
No, it doesn't.
That's because you don't make sense.
It doesn't. Like, you'll be driving down the street and then suddenly the name of the street changes, but you're driving so you didn't notice the name of the street changed. And it's so confusing. And then the streets don't go in the streets curve and curve and curve. And then it's very confusing.
For me, I feel like Santa Monica is grid. Downtown is grid, but nothing in between is.
Well, downtown is a swastika.
What?
The swastika, it's a tilted grid. Like, they did that they made the grid a swastika. Whoa!
Shit. Other way around.
Boo!
Wasting cups. Would you like some fruit?
Horrible person.
Right here. Would you like a pear? Would you like an apple?
They're still good.
Right here you go. There you go. Absolutely. And they're getting you a cup.
I guess
so
Pedro's
some
not
water
coming
left.
back.
There you go.
Who's Pedro?
I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah?
Pete.
Oh,
I
you
don't know why I
want,
call him that. It's really weird. I'm
Pete?
tired.
Pete who?
The older gentleman who takes pictures at like all the events.
I'm not sure.
Earlier tonight, he usually wears all brown.
I'm not sure.
Oh. He was saying he was considering coming back with coffee, but I think he changed his mind.
Yeah. I think I should have gone home to
Well,
sleep.
I probably slept.
Don't worry, if you tell people that they kind of hit the ground for about 5 seconds, they're not going to care.
What?
The average occupier is not going to care that it touched the ground for 5 seconds.
Yeah, but
I know.
It does smell like pea here.
Oh wait, that's where I need to go pee.
Oh look, there's my sleeping bag.
That's her sleeping bag.
That's not my sleeping bag. Mine's gray. It's not mine. I'm kidding.
Actual porta potty.
It's not mine. I was just talking about my sleeping bag.
Wait, is it the one that you let Benji use?
Yeah.
I have that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna sleep. But if you want to give it to me, I'll throw it in my car.
I have it at my house.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard it was here, so never mind.
So yeah.
Just bring it next time.
I totally spaced on.
Okay.
Hiya.
Hey, hey.
Howdy, 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 ho.
Don't call them hoes. They don't like that.
They prefer prostitute.
Yeah.
Sex worker.
Yes, that's right. Sex worker.
Sex worker.
Flesh peddler. Oh, man.
Occupy LA supports
Don't
the sex
shut
workers.
down.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I personally do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a t-shirt from T-Shirt Hell. Actually, I think it's I support single mothers, and it's like a silhouette of a stripper pole. Problem?
Was he saying stripper? Yes, he's
No.
a sex worker.
No, you.
A stripper
like,
is not always a
physically,
sex
you look like you might have been a little.
A sex worker is not always a stripper.
No, but a stripper's always
He said that a sex worker is not always a stripper, and I said a stripper is not always a sex worker.
Unless
I mean, a sex worker.
Technically
Wait. I just said it backwards. I said it backwards.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. I said
it's ridiculous. Now we are
Sex
rapidly devolving.
therapist, on the other hand, those guys are interesting. Sex therapists?
Well, you know.
Oh, those are the ones who are twisted.
Not necessarily.
Strippers are just trying to get it.
A sex worker is more like prostitute, courtesan, surrogate, you know.
Wait,
lap dancer.
Oh, I thought you meant like surrogate mother.
No, well, I guess technically, if you want to get into like.
Well, yeah, they are making money off of having sex in some capacity. True.
Sort of. I mean, if they actually, you know.
Huh?
Surrogates don't always
the
have
old-fashioned way.
Well, I know they can sometimes get inseminated, but
usually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Open mouth, switch feet.
Huh?
Nothing.
No.
Open mouth. Well, we were talking about sex workers. Oh my.
No, I know that surrogates generally get inseminated, but at the same time, they tend to have sex too. So
Separating from the work. Separate from the work.
I'm just saying,
I'm just
they get
saying,
money for the
as a massage
surrogacy.
therapist, I
Yes.
have a lot of people make completely wrong judgments occasionally.
Oh, I'm aware.
When they're on my table.
I dated a massage therapist for 6 months. Mostly guys have that issue.
Yeah.
Occasionally, some girls do too.
I haven't encountered that.
Oh well.
Ah, well. Yeah.
And you're in LA. That's surprising, actually.
I have encountered a lot of.
Yes.
You encounter a
I make
lot
it
of
pretty
things
clear.
in the rub down.
Yeah.
Sorry,
This
I'm
rub down does
legitimate.
not include your junk.
No happy endings. Stop that. I don't
Yeah,
care if
there
you're
was
offering me money.
Yes. No. Just
Stop it.
yourself.
Yeah. Well, massage does cause a sense of euphoria, and it does release blood flow and all
And
that
I'm
stuff.
perfectly fine with it. I
It's
ignore
okay.
it, and we both pretend that it doesn't happen.
Yes.
If in that case, we both realize it's an embarrassing incident. It's like farting in yoga. Everybody just pretends it didn't happen.
We all would just delight in it. Save the whales, Greenpeace.
What?
It's all organic. It's all natural.
Why am I live streaming this?
I'm a horrible person.
Because you want to.
Maybe I should go down there and see what's happening down there.
Yeah, I think so.
There's
It
less
looks like
crowd
there's
people.
actually a lot, probably actually Occupy stuff happening.
Yeah.
Could be.
Or I might go home. I keep thinking of going home.
I just know that Meg is going to show up around 4 to take her table back, and I feel like I should be here for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
What time is it?
A little bit after 3, I think 3:30 or something.
All these obligations you have.
Oh, it's quarter to 4?
3:41.
Sorry about I didn't sleep last night yet.
You could always abscond with it to your car.
This is last
I
night,
don't have
isn't
a
it?
car.
You don't?
No, I take food from the GA on the subway. I wasn't kidding. That's actually literal.
Damn.
But not oatmeal. I draw the line at oatmeal.
Yeah.
I'm getting a ride
Big
tomorrow.
tubs of oatmeal on the subway. Not exactly sanitary.
Well, what I do is I have it inside the metal foil pans, and
Yeah.
then I have with the lid, and then I have foil or plastic wrap around that, and then I have it inside a suitcase.
Oh, okay.
But not oatmeal. But if it's something like hot dogs
Yeah. Yeah, that shouldn't
wrapped
be
in
hard,
the
though.
thing,
Yeah.
you know?
Hot dog's not a big deal.
Yeah.
In a
I just,
suitcase, that's kind of cool.
It keeps it warm enough to stay hot. Like I keep the whole thing. They'll be individually wrapped in foil, and then the entire tin will be kept at 450 degrees,
Oh,
so
wow.
that it doesn't cool down. And then I have it wrapped well in there, so that it doesn't cool down by the time you serve people, so they don't
Jeez.
get sick.
Thorough.
Well, I don't want to get people sick.
Well, I'm just saying, you're thorough. That's good.
She's licensed.
Damn straight.
She had too many dealings with the health inspector.
Really?
That guy was an asshole.
No, it
Tried to
was a
shut us down
woman,
every
and
day.
she wasn't that bad. You don't know the story. It's pretty interesting, actually. It turns out that the mayor was there were, but the mayor was pressuring them, even though they kept not finding violations. The mayor was pressuring them to give us violations. I saw this. There's this great. I think it's the City Maven. It's kind of a smaller Los Angeles blog, but there's this interview with the mayor where he's complaining about the health inspectors not giving us violations.
That's crazy.
Yes, because clearly a former union organizer for teachers knows a lot about health inspection, and he clearly knows more than they do about law violating. Yeah.
He was just on top of everything. You gotta get him for this or this or this.
Yeah, but does he know? No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, our beloved Mayor V.
Beloved my... Sorry.
Beloved my V.
Beloved my asterisk.
We ain't talking box lunch at the Y, are we?
Okay.
You should go home.
Yeah, I should go
crashing.
home.
I can feel your energy
Really?
dwindling.
Yeah.
You're
It's
just,
draining out of my body.
quieter and quieter. And you're
Yeah.
just walking around with this insanely huge battery bag on your back.
I know, and I have my new toy.
And you're so wrapped up, you look like a
See, she's
Ewok.
just like any kid with a new toy. She's gonna
She's all,
play
like,
with it until
like
she just
fuzzy
falls
and-
asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard I had a sleeping bag here.
It's in someone's car still.
Maybe I'll take a nap in my car.
There you go.
Yeah, except they'll try to bust you
No,
on that.
yeah, but the cops can give you a hard time for that. For sleeping in your car.
Can I get a ticket?
I think you can, yeah.
Really?
I wouldn't doubt if
I
they would
don't
arrest you
have
for
any-
that shit.
I mean, that,
Usually they'll just wake
I
you
don't know
up.
who used that cup, and so that's the cups I got.
Well, there's these cups.
Those are all
That's what I'm
dirty.
saying, they're all dirty.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, this right here. I got a cup here, I did.
Literally, I'm out.
Hey, thank you guys.
You know, if we didn't successfully highlight, if nobody I talked to tonight who asked why we were here thinks twice about the fact that there are cops specifically assigned to harassing people who are poor, houseless, or displaced. If nobody I talked to tonight thinks twice about that, and I do think there are some people who will, if we gave a whole bunch of people who needed it this much water,
Mm-hmm.
because very few people in these tents out here got water from here. So, I mean, if we one night fulfilled a basic human right, and you know,
That's
we emptied
awesome.
a full box of fruit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And what?
And then a little
Then a
we
little.
found the bears.
Yeah. I mean, that's like, if that's all we did for one night, it's not the worst thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very optimistic viewpoint.
Pollyanna, perhaps. I don't know.
Well, you know.
There's worse things than seeing the bright side of life.
Yes, like looking at the bad side of life.
Yeah.
And you entertained a cop.
Wait, what?
And you entertained a cop.
I entertained a cop?
Yeah, watching on live stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. I know I can be entertaining sometimes, but it's usually when I'm surrounded by other people.
I wonder what's going on down there.
When I vlog by myself, I'm usually not very entertaining. You know, you just asked a very good question.
What?
Maybe you should check it out.
Yeah, there's only one problem.
What's that?
Oh, what's up with my audio?
Oh, well.
But,
Huh?
Nothing.
his doctor said I have facial tics. I wasn't aware I had facial
Oh,
tics.
really?
But I know, I am aware that I do these things a lot.
Okay.
That's very bothersome.
Well,
And
no, the reason I even said Tourette's is because with Tourette's, there's obviously the tics, but then there's the
but
filter
the
system.
words that come out are not actually what the person is thinking.
Yeah, they're
not
like,
related.
It's like they think of a word and then like a couple of nanoseconds later they've gone down a list of 15 other words that connected somehow and that word comes out instead.
Well, that's
what
not
was it?
even like, I don't even think that's even Tourette's.
Well, there was a girl that I think she was on Dateline or something
Uh-huh.
some time ago, and she was talking about
Oh, maybe
how
that's just her quirk.
she saw
I've never heard of
another
that.
girl wearing really short shorts and called her whore, but she didn't want to call her that. Yeah, water. Thank you. But she's like, I don't
Frosty
think that this person is. It's just that, I connected the short shorts to this, to this, to this, to this, and then, that word came out instead. And I'm like, that's interesting, because I never thought of it like that. Because, I mean, in a way, I think like that, too.
Yeah.
But I think that
But you have control
instead
over
of
what
hitting
comes
that
out.
last word, I'm like in the middle.
Well, I was reading with my son. We're just reading, right? And then he starts saying fuck. And I'm like, Sweetie, are you upset? Is there a reason why you're saying that? No. He's no, I'm fine. And it was just for a short time, for just a couple weeks. He started cussing. But that's not even most people try to never cuss, unintentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, one person I was speaking to who had Tourette's, they would unintentionally tell secrets. They would talk about entire an entire sentence or a blurb would come out, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
To me, that sounds much worse than cursing in public, actually.
Well, I think
because you never know what kind of information they're divulging.
Or what kind of secrets the harder you try not to, the more it flies out.
Yeah.
This just sounds so.
I find it easier to control my thoughts than my mouth.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm the other way around.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as a process of how to try to control it, to control the first, not the second.
Yeah, because I really don't. It's hard
I
sometimes.
I can control my mouth, but my thoughts. Control? What?
No, it's possible.
Hell no.
It's possible. It's possible.
What are we, living in an Orwellian society?
No, but if I choose control over my thoughts, that's my decision, not George Orwell's, right? So it's not Big Brother controlling my thoughts; it's me controlling my thoughts, which
is a different thing.
Yes.
Or are they guiding and directing your thoughts to think that your thoughts are improper? And
oh fuck!
Yes, they are improper. Period.
Were you going to go to the Skid Row GA tomorrow?
I'm not planning right now what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
You're not planning on it, or you haven't planned yet?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. See the little light post over there?
Yeah.
It's right next to it. People have been peeing on the corner back behind that because it's padlocked.
They're peeing.
If you're locking it. It's that or go pee on a door, and really, who wants to do that?
Well, I peed at Jalisco's.
Well, it's different for women. Us guys have it a little easier.
Yeah. Well, I know that the owner of Jalisco's loves occupiers. I know, we don't get charged a cover if we go in, and they don't mind if we just use the bathroom.
Aww.
Yeah, they're before too.
They're pretty cool there.
I should just go home and sleep. I have shit to do.
Yeah, occupiers have dropped quite a sum of money there.
Yes.
That's why though.
I personally dropped more money than I should have there.
Yep. I think
$6 for a glass of wine? To me, that's a lot of money.
No. If you're gonna pay $6 for some wine, you may as well get the whole bottle.
$2 Chuck, man. I have that at the house.
I'm having the most intense stage of it right now.
Ooh.
Yes.
Been here
Do, 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 do.
Was this a foretold dream?
Yeah.
That my zany ass would be.
Someone is pointing a light in her face. It's 4 a.m. on Skid Row.
No, not all that part. Just the conversation.
Okay. About where to pee at Jalisco's.
About how too many people have dropped too much money in certain places.
And I need 2 or 3 glasses of wine, too. So that's $12 to $18.
Oh, right.
If you're gonna spend that much, you may as well get real liquor.
Not $2 Chuck. I'm good. Yeah. I like that. Yes, officer. I like $2 Chuck.
Can't we all just get some Boone's Farm and relax?
Can't we all just get drunk?
Wait a minute.
What? What?
Walk of shame time?
Wow, that was some
4 in the
fast
morning.
booty.
What?
I said, wow, that was some fast booty.
Well,
Isn't Walk of Shame time like 5 or 6?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I was being curious about it, because I don't really know.
I thought this came out further.
It was Friday night, right? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a party over.
Yeah, true.
So I'm just practicing for, some aerial shots.
So what's going on over there?
I have no clue.
Woo!
You guys filming or what?
Okay, has some? Is this for us? No?
Would you like some pears?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Hold.
Hey, no filming me.
Okay.
I'd like to get filmed.
Paparazzi.
Well, you came up here.
I know.
She was filming when you came.
Paparazzi.
If you'd like
It's
some
your
water.
choice, right?
I'll take the steps. Thank you guys.
There we go. Aerial shot.
Too bad you can't actually see what you're shooting.
I know. But I think if I go like that,
Don't
I
record
think.
me, please.
It's turned off, right?
No, it's on.
Don't worry, she
You
was
guys
aimed
camping
at
out?
me.
I was aiming at the table. Yeah, I was aiming at him,
You
yeah.
guys camping out?
Why? Because we're sick and tired of the police harassing you guys just to save rich people. We're calling it the Safe
You
Streets,
serious?
the Safe Cities Initiative.
Yeah.
They,
I know I got a gang juice over here.
you got what?
My gang is juice.
out too?
You know what I mean?
Are these for us too, these things?
I think there are people in all of them, actually.
I got 4 of these $9.99 body washes. I'm on $5 for all 4. $5.
Well,
Oh.
What's that?
would you? Are you
See him
asking
every
for some
night.
food?
Really?
Yep.
You hear a lot?
Would you like
Not
a
here,
pear?
on Pershing
Not like
Square
me.
area.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Wait, y'all got any change in your spear?
No,
No,
I'm sorry.
broke.
We got some fruit and some water. That's about it.
Well, give me the container and water and let me go.
You know, I don't see any need to be.
I'll make it like any need that y'all give anybody else shit.
Because everybody else said please and thank you.
Please, I say please don't mean shit. They say I'm a bastard. Spit on me.
I didn't do these those things. But you know what they say, honey and vinegar and flies.
Well, like I said. Well, you can serve my hands full.
I'm not gonna. I didn't serve anybody else. I'm not gonna serve anybody.
Well, that's a man right
You're
there.
welcome to serve yourself.
But you give everybody else Skid Row shit. You put police undercover shit.
I didn't actually.
And like you, really people in the valley and shit. Ain't no stupid ass undercover shit.
Takes our pads.
I'm gonna go home. Good night, officer. Good night. I don't,
On that note.
I don't know if I got
On
your,
that
your
note, let's get the
name.
hell out of here. No.
What was your name?
Justin.
Patty.
I'm sick, so I'm not gonna touch
Okay.
it.
Good night. I don't know your name either.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a pretty good indication.
Everything needs to just kind of slow down.
Good night. I don't know your name either. Person with the vegan, gluten-free yumminess.
That's Dee Dee.
I know Dee Dee's name. I'm just.
She's just dicking around.
Just fucking around with people, are ya?
Okay.
Exactly.
That was good.
Quit fucking around. You fuck around too much. You kids just need to learn to know when to quit fucking around. You've had a bad enough night.
I haven't had a bad night. I've had a good night actually. I felt pretty happy about that.
Who's this pulling up right now? They just live here.
Oh,
That was kind of weird.
yeah, well, you know.
I love that sense of entitlement.
But yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are or what you're up to in
She
this
might
world.
have gotten me a little feisty, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well,
Dee Dee's getting tired.
Dee Dee's getting a little cranky.
If you walk up and the first thing you do is swear at me, And then
Really?
tell me,
Is that
and
what she
then
did?
Yeah, and
Didn't
then
tell you you're an
and then
undercover cop.
tell me that I'm treating her worse than I treated everybody else. And then tell me that I should wait on her. Well.
And then saying that you're an undercover cop, which
I don't think Dee Dee's
I wish
a cop.
I was, because then I'd get paid.
Yeah,
right.
Because I need the money.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Money.
Well, even the cop went offline, so I'm gonna go.
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Don't
Good
worry.
night.
Totally
Night.
Bye.
You know, I did have some kids ask me if I was employed by City Hall.
Yeah.
When we were at City Hall. What did I say?